Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I had just a bit of change of plans. I was gonna go out on a kayak, but I figured that seems like too much trouble for me right now. I know where I can get some bluegills, and that is the goal for today, and put some meat in the freezer, so let's go get it. So I know it might sound crazy, but we're gonna grab a leech here because this is what we caught these big bluegill on before, was a leech and a frickin' floating jig head, man. So I got another setup here, but this could potentially catch some big bluegills or it could catch some bass. So we'll see what we hook up on today. The goal is to catch and keep so that I can eat, but let's see what happens here. Let's get that first one out. See what happens. Now we got a bite on the floater. See what happens here. Feels like a bass. It's a little tiny dinky bass. He's digging. Look at that little guy. First fish of the day. Little tiny largemouth. That's alright though. Start small. Hopefully we can progress. Get a little bit better. He's really stuck in there, isn't he? Might have to get the pliers for that guy. But I'm gonna get him unhooked and get him back in there. That's what he is. I don't know where they're hiding at here. Oh, I missed him again. They're sitting like right in this little hole. I just got 2 bites right. Oh, is he on again? He's on again. What do we got here? That looks like a largie though. Oh, I was hoping it'd be a big gill. Little largemouth. Little largemouth. Come here, buddy. I was hoping that I had found the bluegills, but I have not found them yet. Maybe switch up to a crawler here. We'll see. I just know we were catching them on leeches last time, and that was pretty crazy to me, but another little largemouth. Sploosh. Okay, so constantly learning as you fish. This pole just looked like it had a bite. Maybe not. Constantly learning as you fish. I just had a nice bite with this crawler on, so I'm just going to use some more crawler here and see if I can't get these bluegills to bite, because that felt more like a bluegill than a bass. A bass would have taken the whole thing, so just kind of try to put it on there like that, so trick them into getting the hook in their mouth actually. Make sure my line isn't tangled up around my rod, and let's see if I can get a bluegill here. Alright, so there is one gill. These are not the size of bluegill that I am after. There are much bigger ones in here, and I've seen them caught before, so that rod will not stay up on there, but we're looking for a lot bigger bluegills than this guy, but they're on crawlers, or at least that guy was, so keep putting some more crawlers on and see what happens. Another little pumpkin seed here. Little guy. We want bigger ones. I want to bring some. Another little bass. A little smallmouth this time. Little smallmouth. Done wore out my patience over on this side, so we're gonna go on the upper side of the dam here and see what happens. Last time they were catching the bluegills over here, but we'll see what happens over here. We'll try my luck over this way. I'm gonna cast that leech out as far as I can on this guy. I just want something to take it so I can switch to a crawler, really. I just don't want to waste a good leech. They're freaking expensive, you know. So let's try leech. Oh, We almost went right on the dam. We don't want that. We almost went right on the dam. We don't want that. So let me reel that in real quick. I can see bluegill right there. Nothing with any size though. They're swimming in the water right there. Let's try getting it out that way. There we go. And we'll pop that right in the square too. Oh, we got a bite already. We got a bite. Oh, it was hitting it. Hit it again. I just want this leech gone. I had a feeling that if I come to this side, it's gonna be instant. Is he hooked up this time? Please be a bigger bluegill. Oh, it is a gill. Sunfish? Any size? Do I want to keep it? No, not really. Not big enough. And he still didn't get rid of my leech. He chewed half of it off. So I'm gonna go with the crawler now, where I can cast and feel. See what happens. Hopefully something bigger. Should be pretty instant, I'm thinking. Weeds. I might have some weeds on my hook now. Okay. Try that again. Cast over here. I don't see many weeds over on this side. I think I just got weeds again. Son of a gun. Really, I thought that the worm would be absolute instant over here, but it's appearing not to be. Little crawler. I can see bluegill. Oh, right there. Look at that. There's a largemouth. But I can get him. I don't really want him, but oh, there's something. He's got me. Sunfish. Little guy. Another one that I don't really want to keep. I want these big ones that were here before. There were big ones in here, man, and I just didn't have anything to keep them. I didn't plan on catching or keeping anything last time I was here, and I thought I could replicate it again, and it's seeming that I can't. There's a bite. Is he on? Yep. Another little sunfish, man. If they had any more size to them, that'd be epic. Just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. I'd be happy. Maybe I'll try the leech again here in a second. There's a bite right now. It's just instant, man. Oh, thought he was on. Is he on that time? No. Just nibbling. That's how you know they're just small guys. Small, just nibbling the frickin'. There's one. Ooh, wait. He's fighting better. Does he have any size? He ain't horrible, but he ain't huge either. He ain't big. He ain't big enough. A little bit bigger than the rest, but we're gonna keep going until we get something that I want to keep. We got another little, well actually no, we haven't got one of these yet, but a little rock bass. A little guy. Little. What the heck, man? What the heck? Where are the big ones at? Where they at though? They were here before. I promise they were. Here's a gill. This one is any size? That one's not bad. Not bad, but I threw one back just like that on the other side, so. The ones that were here before, dude, I promise you, they were freaking way bigger. They were, if they could touch my fingertips, they could touch my wrist. So they were from there to there long. And I don't know where they are now. I have a bite on the floating jig head right now. Oh, I got a bite on this one though. I'll tell you that much for free. Okay. Is this a bigger gill? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't feel like it. I'm gonna go with no. No, it is not. It is not a bigger gill. It is a small gill. Dang it, man. But back to this one. I thought I had a bite on it. We'll see. I don't think so. Thought I did. Thought I did, but we'll get this one back out, put some more worm on my other one. Get it out there. Nicer sunfish. Let's hope so. Oh yeah. That's a nicer gill right there. That's what we're after. I'm gonna put him in the bucket here. Yeah, that's decent. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll flay him up. Quit it now. Yo, I don't want to get poked. You're not going back. Nah, no, no, no. I'm gonna go grab some water. Hopefully that pole doesn't go off while I'm down here. Just gonna get some water in the bucket. I'll keep them alive. You know, it's always potential that I can catch other ones, so I can let him go at the end, but we'll see what happens here. Grab him out. Go get some water. There. Put him in there. I'm not having much luck with doing what I have been doing, so I'm going to switch up to a lure like this, because I have seen some big bass in here, and I know at times there's also walleye in here too. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I've never casted this guy here. I'm not much for lures in general, so that was a bad tie. See if I can get a better tie going here. But I've never casted this one here, so we'll see if we can get something to hit this. If it hits this, it's probably a little bit bigger. So see if I can get this tied on here. That looks a little bit better. Oh yeah. And then use my little snippers that I got here. Look at this. Retractable string. Right back onto the bag. Freaking awesome, man. But let's see about this guy. See how far she goes. Oh, well, that's all the line I got. That's why. Ha! Oh, no way. No way, guys. No freaking way. No way. He freaking smashed it, guys. He freaking smashed it. He freaking smashed it right off the bat, dude. Right off the bat. No freaking way. Ah! Holy smokes. That's a nice sized bass. I'm gonna have to beach him up here. It's a nice sized bass. Come on up. It's a largie. Don't go under the dock. Look at that first cast, guys. First freaking cast. New lure. Freaking, let's see if I can. I didn't get the hook out of his mouth yet, but I don't know what to say, guys. Special feeling about casting that first lure there. First time I've ever casted that lure here. I never catch fish hardly ever on artificial, and it's a nice sized little largemouth. That was fun. First cast, smashed it, guys. I couldn't believe it. Lure, casted it out, and got this guy. First cast, freaking within seconds, smashed it, dude. Smashed him. Let's get a release. Well, I think that's it for today. I didn't catch any Mondo bluegill. I caught a couple, and at least one of them swallowed the hook a little bit too far, so I'm gonna go home and flay up some bluegill. And but before I do that, I'm gonna show you guys a trick to clean up on your mess when you're flaying fish. Easy trick is you fill your bucket up with water like I have here. Here, let me show you. Fill it up like you got here, and I'm gonna take my knife and I'm actually going to bleed these fish. So on the ride home, they're gonna bleed out, and you're just gonna take your knife and you're gonna make that first initial cut that you would with your flaying. You're just gonna cut right below their gills, right in here, and that will bleed them out. And then that also helps with your flays too. It looks more like white fish meat instead of, you know, bloody fish meat. So hopefully that helps. I'm gonna go home and flay these guys. Catch you next time. Peace. This is what happens after you bleed the fish. It's just clean white flays. There's no blood or nothing in them. You can see there's absolutely nothing in there. It's just clear white meat. So that's why I bleed my fish.